Hey, okay. I'm gonna try this again. I tried to go live yesterday and I actually ended up deleting the video because I got really distracted. I went live on my phone. I wanted to talk about just do kind of an update, and I was on my phone, and all of a sudden, all of these comments. I don't know if I maybe hit some sort of new level of YouTube algorithm, but I got all these comments that were not, I know who my usual commenters are, and they were just like all over the screen, and my poor ADHD brain could not keep up with what all was happening because it just seemed like kind of a lot of noise and not my usual people that I'm used to talking to here. I almost was afraid I'd like somehow gone live on a channel that's not this channel, and I was like, oh no, what's happening? So I don't know. Just prove you can be on YouTube for years and years, and have a decent amount of followers, and still, thanks to technology, not have any clue what you're doing ever. So now I'm sitting here talking to myself, which feels much more normal for me. I'm an expert at talking to myself. So being on the desktop, let's see, there's lots of things. Okay, yes. So okay, yes. All right. I think I've got everything on here, and there may be some sort of chat I don't know about, but at least it's not popping up on my face. So that's my first thing is don't let the fact that you don't fully understand how YouTube works stop you from having a YouTube channel if that's what you want to do, or a small business or anything else that way. No matter how long you do it, it always changes, and there's always more to learn. So I don't know. Let's see. My original what I'd gotten on here about yesterday was just, I don't know. I'd been doing, those of you who actually do follow this channel, I'd been doing kind of a video every single day, which was definitely a challenge for me, except for the weekends, because I was doing family stuff on the weekends. But I'd been doing a video on kind of indie small business topics, one every day there for almost a month. I was very proud of myself. So I'd been doing that. And then all of a sudden, we kind of dropped off the face of the earth. And I have a bit of a story. So the reason y'all know we went out of town, we went to Lake Lure, which we go to. It's in North Carolina. I'm in Knoxville. And we always meet up with family and like my mom there. And like I said, if you follow my brand, you know that I usually do like spinolution demo videos. And, mom and I do like fiber blending lessons. We've done a lot of filming and shooting and like some video content at Lake Lure in Chimney Rock, North Carolina for years. I really look forward to it. And so that was the first time when I quit the videos is, we were out of town. And so we did film. I'm very happy that we did. We filmed a lot of beautiful pictures and video content at Lake Lure. And if you, I'm assuming know at this point in time, Hurricane Helene, or however you say it, just came through here. And as someone who lives in the mountains, I grew up in South Carolina on the coast. So, we freaked out about hurricanes there. And then I lived out in the desert in Washington State for 7 years. And we definitely didn't freak out about hurricanes there. But when we moved to Knoxville, like you would hear about hurricanes, obviously, because all of our families there. So, we'd worry about them. But usually a hurricane coming to Knoxville, at least in the 7 or 8 years I've lived here, all that means is like, let me go untie the pergola cover and, make sure the trampoline's nailed down. And, we're going to have maybe 2 rainy weeks instead of 1. We get a lot of rain here. So that's usually what that means is like, oh, no, it's going to be rainy. But not anything too crazy. And that's, I feel like, how a lot of people around here feel. We don't typically freak out about hurricanes. As you know, this one has absolutely demolished North Carolina. And I've honestly been heartbroken about it. I've kind of had to stay. It's been a weird road to, like, I want to know what's going on, and obviously a lot of family and friends, and I get a lot of updates, and like you want to know and you want to help, but then it can just be like so much dread and so much sadness, and it just really sucks. Chimney Rock, North Carolina, like so much of North Carolina is just demolished. Like the little town and all those little businesses that we were just at like 4 weeks ago are not there. It's been washed away. The dam broke at Lake Lure, and so then Chimney Rock and Lake Lure. It's terrible. And So I don't know. I did send out a post in my Facebook group just saying, hey, subscriptions and orders are still going out, but this area, I just did want everybody to know, and that was one of the things I wanted to say on this video. This area has been like the roads, like there's highways, bridges, just things are missing. So if your mail is a little bit weird, it definitely that's been impacted around here. And I think what has most impacted me personally is we're so lucky. Like so this area, we've been spared. We're very blessed that way. But it has been so hard on small businesses. I mean, the past 4 years, I mean, going through COVID lockdowns and then everybody finally got opened back up, and then to just see that entire little town of Chimney Rock. And I know that's just one example that's close to my heart, but I know there's many other situations. I mean, not to mention all of Asheville, so many small businesses that it's like you just got back up on your feet, and then to just be completely flooded and literally washed away. Like, I can't even imagine. So, I just really want to just, you know, please support your small businesses. And I know I am a small business, so like it sounds very self-serving. I don't even care if you support my small business. Please go support some small businesses. And I also, as a lot of you probably know, I am a Spinolution dealer, but I also do a lot of I'm basically the little known fact here. I'm the marketing, online kind of marketing, and run the dealerships there with Spinolutions. I also like kind of work for them, is not just with them. And that I think they're I love them, obviously, a great example of, while that might look like a bigger name in the industry, if you're in the fiber arts, like Spinolution is such a sweet company, and they are a family owned business, and they make all of their parts in the United States, which is what I love about them. I mean, every single year, I feel like they find a new way to make a new part, themselves versus having to import it. Like, even the businesses, and I'm just using them as an example because I love them, that maybe look bigger might not actually be that big of a business. I know I get like letters and calls from people that want me to I don't know, it always makes me laugh when like somebody cold calls me and wants me to like switch my office's internet. They think I'm in some like big warehouse, with like all the yarn, and I do have shelves. Y'all seen my new shelves, so I'm basically one crazy lady with like an internet connection and some bookshelves. So it does make me laugh that, a lot, just because your perception of a business is that they're really big and fancy, like they might be like three crazy people in a warehouse. So, oh, look, it's Jolie. So just look out for your small businesses. We might look, even I look like I'm more of a big deal than I am. If you actually watch this channel, you know that it's just me and a couple Cavaliers and, some very talented people that work with me. So anyhow, that was my tangent on please support small businesses, and please check on small businesses that you may know and love in the North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina area. The whole Southeast is really got hit. In news on my business, I do have, hold on, let's see, I have some cute things I want to show you. Speaking of small businesses, and I need to send out an actual email that looks better, check out these little skein coats. And I have a little Halloween set. So I have the hand-dyed yarn and the skein coats. And this was from a new business that I actually have been following on Instagram. And apparently we've been messaging each other memes back and forth for years. And I didn't realize it. It's Precious Knits. And they're so cool. I've been really happy with these. These are really soft, but y'all know I love Halloween. So I had to do Halloween ones. So I have bats. We have tarot cards, which are really fun. And then we have, I guess these are kind of moths, so more mothy looking. These are purple, but they're also kind of like gypsy looking. So I just thought they were really fun. So I have to go. That's my my business owner thing I'm doing currently, is on top of the laundry list of other things I have to do. But I have these fun Halloween sets that they're going out, and like I said, so that is another small business that I'm excited about. Shout out Precious Knits, and I will see if they have a YouTube channel. I will try to tag them in some way. So anyhow, I'm very excited about those because there's nothing I hate worse. There's nothing I hate worse than trying to knit from like middle pole ball, and then the whole thing, it just starts imploding on you. So I personally think that skein coats are a very necessary, as well as cute. I mean, they're so soft. These things feel like fancy yoga pants, but for your yarn. So why would my yarn not want fancy yoga pants? So anyhow, stay tuned in your emails to learn about those. Excuse me. I'm trying to think if I have any other. Oh, I know. One more thing, and I'll let you go. The last small business news for me is I may not have been posting videos on the internet, but I have been filming a lot of videos, which is why I was already sitting here with my hair brushed and everything. Was I am not redoing, but I'm adding to my mini Spinning the Basics course. So I polled, as y'all saw on here, as well as in my Facebook group, and I think I even sent out an email. I asked all the people all the things. I was like, if you either are a new spinner or when you were a new spinner, what did you most need help with, or that you currently need help with, or that you wish you could go back and like tell your previous self? So I got topics, like I said, y'all may have remembered me doing that here, as well as in my Facebook group, and I got everybody's questions, and I have been adding to, like I said, my Spinning the Basics course. So if you already have that, it's going to get added. So those are going to get uploaded. And if you don't, then, there will be a, launch happening, and you can be excited. And I'm sure there'll be a coupon, and I haven't gotten to that yet, but I'm filming the videos and I'm answering everybody's questions, and I'm pretty excited about shining that one up a little bit. So I think that's everything, everything here. But I just wanted to, like I said, I tried to do this yesterday, and I don't know. I got overtaken by a bunch of crazy messages. So I don't see any of those on here today. So I will just stick with doing YouTube lives on my desktop. So anyway, hope you're well, and hope if you or any loved ones are in the area that was affected by the storm, I hope everybody's doing okay. So talk to you later.